So guys, today a remarkable thing actually happened in Kaduna State where the Igbos were celebrating their cultural day, and the governor of Kaduna State, being Asari, had to come there. I'm going to play the video so you could see what happened during the event and how welcoming the state governor is to the Igbos. He left his office at the government house, came down to the place where the Igbos were actually doing their cultural activity and festival doing that day. Let me play the video so you could see, because there are a lot of things we are going to deduce from this. Remember what happened in Kaduna when El-Rufai was the governor of that state? A lot of, according to a lot of reports, there were a lot of, discrepancies, especially the people from the southern Kaduna, where majority of the Christians and other people live, said that there was a lot of intimidations from the government and all that. But aside that, let me play the video so you could see how Obasani graced the occasion, what the Igbos were chanting and what they were telling him when he actually came in a full-fledged Igbo regalia and attire. Let me play the video so you could see what is actually happening. And if this is the first time of actually coming to my YouTube channel, do well to follow us here, subscribe to our channel and click on the notification button so you get notified whenever we drop important videos and updates like this. Let me play the video. We have a lot of things to talk about today. So from the video you just watched, you could see how the Igbo community in Kaduna State were so happy and so rejoiceful and so excited. Some of them said, "We love you, Obasani," that they are going to vote for him and till the 8 years that he's going to stay in power. And this is what national unity is all about. But during elections, you see some of these politicians that will still come and use this tribal and religious sentiments to come and sway votes and divide the people and cause a lot of catastrophe and issues within their respective states. We saw what happened in Lagos State just because of the Lagos State election. APC decided to use all sorts of rascalities, all sorts of sentiments, ethnic and religious sentiments, to ensure that the Labour Party led by JRV in Lagos State, they don't win the election, and they intimidated the Igbos to the extent that the United Nations wrote a report that there was intimidation of Igbos, the Easterners in Lagos State, during the just concluded elections in 2023. But today, as you can see, Obasani trying to reintegrate the Igbos and other people in his own state by gracing the occasions of the occasion of the Igbo cultural festival that was actually happening in Kaduna State. And this is almost the first time I'm seeing such thing. We know that there are a lot of Igbos and other ethnicities in Kaduna State, but this is the first time I'm seeing a governor grace such event, because in the time of El-Rufai, a lot of people were not happy with him, especially while he was the governor of Kaduna State, because of some certain reasons. People accused him of being a bigot, people accused him of being sentimental, people accused him of being a religious and tribal bigot and all that. But you could see that when you see a leader that wants to unite the people, you would know. You would know. When you see a leader that wants to... I'm going to show you the comments of some people. I'm going to show you the comments of some people. Some people are not even happy that this particular man had to do this. You could see the kind of country we are living, that a man graced the cultural events of an ethnic nationality in his own state, and people became angry and people became upset. Why some people are actually rejoicing with him and giving him some accolades and appraisal that he did the right thing. And this will show that this will foster unity, this will foster love, and this will foster understanding within the state. And apart from that, a lot of people equally advised other state governors, especially those in Southeast and other regions, that they should emulate the same character. That they should emulate this same character of actually, being accommodating to their to other nationalities or ethnicities within their respective states. Let me show you some of the comments of some people. Let me show you some of the comments of some people after they saw what this particular man being Obasani did. This person said something. He said, Northerners are more accommodating, no intimidation during elections. That Northerners are more accommodating during elections, that they don't intimidate anybody. Go and vote for yourself. People are starting, are becoming aware of probably the kind of love the Northerners are actually giving to the Igbos. I know it's really a wonderful thing. Like I've often said, even if, as a matter of fact, we have our ideological differences and we have our difference and all that. Like I said, even if we turn back to the original form of government, that does not mean an Igbo man cannot live in Kaduna State, and that does not mean that an Hausa man from Kaduna or other northern areas cannot come to the southeastern region to do his business and all that. Like I've said, in developed nations that even fought wars, citizens and indigenous of those states go to travel to each of those states probably near to do businesses and even to marry and do other things. regional government or probably even separation does not mean you would actually hate your neighbor or probably hate this particular ethnicity or ethnic nationality. No. So this person is saying that the Northerners are more accommodating, that there's always no intimidation during election period and all that. This person said Igbos are the most loving people in this world. Those who love them will never regret loving a tribe like the Igbos. Let other Igbo governors be celebrated by those that are inhabitants of their states. Like I said, let other governors do what Sani is doing. This will bring back unity. This person said that let other governors, both in Igbo land, in the south, in Yoruba, in South and other regions, do the same thing that Obasani did by trying to, promote unity in their state, showing that they are accommodating and they accommodate other peaceful ethnic groups and nationalities within their states. Like I've often said, an Igbo man does not cause any problem. What an Igbo man simply wants to do is to do his business peacefully, pay tax, and even help in the development of your region or help in the development of your state. So this particular person is actually, admonishing other state governors to replicate the same thing this governor of Kaduna State actually did by, celebrating with other ethnicities within their respective states to foster unity. This person said, a real governor that has no business with tribal politics, even if this is an eye service, I still like him. People are saying that even if he is actually pretending or probably for political reasons, that he likes it, that these actions will promote, unity within the country. It will promote peace within the country. That he is a real governor that has no business with tribal politics. This is what this particular person is saying. That this particular man, being Obasani, has no business with tribal politics. People are comparing him with Erufai because, like I've said before, Erufai, there was a lot of allegations against him. In fact, some people were saying that was part of the reason he wasn't even, appointed as the minister. Remember, he was nominated, but there was a lot of reports, according to information we got about his, being this and that. That was why, he wasn't his screen wasn't successful and all that. So this person equally said something, as you can see on the screen. This person said, he appears to be more sensitive than his predecessor of being Erufai. This same person is still talking about Erufai, not about his attire, rather than his disposition since he assumed office. Kaduna seems to be at peace. People are saying that there is no longer this religious clash, especially killings in southern Kaduna and all that. That his administration, seems to be, relatively peaceful compared to that of Erufai and all that. And when you see a government that is more accommodating, you would know this is a pure act of love and class from the governor. And you could see people celebrating. You could see people that are happy. So you see Igbos telling him that they will vote for him again, that he will do 8 years. People are saying, we love you, Governor Basani, and all that. And this is what national unity is all about. Like I've often said it here, that even if we are to return back to regional government, we wouldn't, as a matter of fact, hate each other. In fact, even people that have separated or become in sovereign states do, for international transactions. And so there is no need to think that if you're an Igbo man, you must hate an Hausa person, or if you're an Hausa person, you must hate an Igbo man, or if you're a Yoruba person, you hate an Igbo person, or if you're an Igbo person, you must hate a Yoruba person. No. All these things are sentiments that these politicians use to divide us. When I often speak about regional government, it simply means that let people with similar ideology go their way, so there will be more accountability. That is one of the most important reasons why I say let us return back to regional government, so that these criminal politicians that are the beneficiaries of this unitary form of government could be held accountable. Not because we hate ourselves, no. So these criminal politicians will be held accountable. And you can see that in regional government, there will be development, there will be accountability. And you can see that people with similar ideologies and culture will come together and say, this is how to move, this is the direction we want to move. I can boldly and treat them for free. But that's that for that. So, guys, recently, Asari came out and said that Tinubu betrayed him after he emptied his bank account campaigning for him. He said all sorts of things and all manner of things against Bola Tinubu because this government has actually left him behind. This particular statement goes a long way. If you review what he said, that Tinubu betrayed after he emptied his bank account, meaning he knew what he was doing. He was actually campaigning for Bola Tinubu, not because Tinubu was competent, because he was expecting that probably Tinubu would give him one huge or humongous contract, maybe to look over the Niger Delta region, or probably oil and all the oil pipeline surveillance and co. But he never knew that Tinubu and the APC government was only using him to be dumped later, which they've actually done. And now he's crying like a baby, shouting and crying like a baby, here, there, and here. They've totally abandoned Asari Dokubo. Look at what he said in proposal. He said, former Niger Delta militant Asari Dokubo has accused President Tinubu of betrayal and neglect, sharing his frustration in a viral video, claiming that despite his efforts and financial contributions to support Tinubu's campaign during the 2023 presidential election, that he has been abandoned by the president. He said Dokubo revealed that he spent all his savings, this is funny, that he spent all his savings to campaign for Tinubu, expecting recognition and cooperation. once Tinubu assumed office. However, he expressed disappointment that his contributions were ignored. And like I said, he was expecting that Bola Tinubu will actually dash him or probably reward him with, I don't know what he was actually thinking, that he broke his bank to campaign for Bola Tinubu. And the only reward Tinubu gave to him was to invite him to Asari to take pictures and address the Nigerians. That was all. And he was, after that day, he thought that probably he was part and parcel of this government, not knowing that Bola Tinubu has his own men that he wants to actually put in the corridors of power, not him. Now, Asari Yakubu is crying, calling Tinubu betrayer, calling the Yorubas betrayer. You could imagine the level of insult he's given to the Yoruba tribe, or because he has been used and dumped. Honestly speaking with you. Well, this is what Asari Yakubu said. Like I said, he's an opportunist and a stomach infrastructure man. He only wants what will actually benefit his stomach, nothing much.